Hey, how's everyone doing? Thanks for joining me on my small engine repair channel. Today's project is this Noma snowblower made by Murray, 824, so 24-inch cut, 8 horsepower Tecumseh engine. And the problem that the customer's having with it is, as you can see, the rotator linkage here for rotating the chute is continuously coming undone and loose. So we're going to see what we can do about fixing that problem up for him. All right, so every time I spin the handle here for this, for rotating the chute, it actually will start to actually undo itself. You can see here, it's now stuck and it's undone itself. Okay, now I can actually line this all back up, and then sort of what you have to do is kind of lift this end. It's kind of hard to do one-handed here, but you gotta lift this end and line it up so that it comes out this sort of half moon here. So there you go, I got it back in, and it's fine when you are moving it in this direction here, but then when I try to go backwards, that's when all the problems happen. And the reason being is when you're rotating this knob, if you're pulling the knob a little bit at the same time you're rotating it, it allows the shaft to go through this bracket here, and it actually comes right off its mount back here. So what we're going to do to prevent this whole assembly from going this way, what I'm going to do is drill a hole right here at the right where this shaft meets the bracket, and I'm going to end up putting a cotter pin in there so that this shaft will not be able to get pulled outwards, and therefore won't pull this whole assembly off of its mounting position. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this forward, and while I push this forward, I'm going to try and put a center punch, or use this punch to put I don't know if you can see that, but just puts a little starter hole there. Allows my drill bit to have something to start with here. And I'm just going to push it in. And this is maybe going to be tricky because it's a rod. Alright, so it's not really working too well. Alright, so what I'll try and do maybe is put a little bit of lubrication on the hole. Gotta be a joke there somewhere. And I'm using a brand new drill bit this time. Alright, there we go. We got our hole drilled right through there. Now what I'm going to do, as long as I drilled the right size hole, put this little cotter pin through. Alright, there we go. Now, let's see how our fix worked out for us here. So, this was the way it actually worked really well. And this way, if I was pulling on it, it would come out And right here, I'm actually pulling as I'm turning to try and actually get this thing to fall out. So this is the good way. Now pulling and pulling and turning at the same time, but as you can see, this cotter pin is actually preventing that whole shaft from going this way. So she's working just like it's supposed to work. And again, pulling almost as hard as like I'm actually pulling the machine, and it's not slipping out. So this fix is gonna work out real well for us here on this one. So anyways, just a quick little video on how to fix this problem if you're running into it on your machine. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please show me a little love and hit the like button down below. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well, and you'll be notified if you hit the bell icon each and every time I post a video just like this one. So I guess my last question would be, if you guys had this issue, have you had any other success in any other methods in trying to prevent this thing from slipping out of its cradle there? So if so, go ahead and leave a comment down below on what you tried and how successful it was for you. But once again, thanks for watching. Until our next project, take care.